Hi, Malachy here from Long Country Life. Here today to show you how to do cuttings from fuchsias. So I have a couple of versions of fuchsias here. We have a modern variety which is called Chili Red, and it's a super flowers for a very long time. A lot of people will be familiar with the wild fuchsia as well, the red one, which grows in West Cork, and that it's fairly common, but it actually makes a nice hedge in an informal area. And this is one I've taken a cutting of previously, which was about 6 months ago. So I just wanted to kind of give you a before and an after. So that's about 6 months worth of growing. So essentially what you need to do is remember that as soon as you take your cutting, the plant needs to be kept moist. So what you do really is you have a Ziploc bag similar to this. Pop your cuttings in and then bring it to the area where you want to prepare your cuttings. Essentially all you need to do is, fuchsias are dead easy to grow, you see. So you just take off the lower leaves and take out the flower. So you never really want flower buds on your cutting because they use energy. So it's important to take off any flower buds that may be present, because some varieties like this will have a lot of flower buds. So very quickly anyway, that's the actual cutting there. And that's all it is for a fuchsia, just two little pairs of small leaves. And I've prepared a pot full of potting compost and grit 50-50 to make a nice free draining substrate for the plants to go into. And we also have a rooting hormone as well, which encourages rooting of the plants. So you just barely dip it into the rooting powder and just give it a little flick to shake off the excess powder. And you simply enough pop it in. And I've always found as well in previous experiments that cutting is generally like company. So 2 or 3 in a small pot like this is ideal. One little fella on his own I think gets lonely, so that always seems to do better when they have company. So you can see how quick it is really. That's 3 cuttings taken in a few seconds essentially. And then all we need to do then is you can use a label just to label what you're planting, because usually in 2 or 3 months time you've forgotten perhaps was it blue or was it white or whatever. It's important to do that as well. And then the bag comes in handy for the second time as well, so that you can pop it inside there and zip it up. And if you put that into a shaded area out of direct sunlight, this polythene will actually keep the moisture in, so you won't need to water it anymore. The compost was already moist when I used it originally, and once the roots are on it, which for a fuchsia would be about 3 to 4 weeks time, you should see the beginning of new growth, and that will indicate to you that there's new roots underneath as well. So it's important then that you just slowly unzip the bag, we'll say on a particular day, and leave it open a little bit just to leave the air exchange and the plant begin to get used to the outside humidity and things. And then after about a week you can actually open up the bag fully and leave the plant acclimatise properly to the outside world. Normally with fuchsias you can keep them for 6 months like this one is here, and it's just ready to plant out into the garden now. It's quite big, so it's ready to go. So hope that helps, and thanks very much for watching.